Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ESL ONE Los Angeles 2020 Dota Major powered by Intel CIS Open Qualifiers Round 2. This is Team B8, the recently assembled Dendy Squad, Rivalry GG, PO65, King R, Ghostic, and LeBron, going up against KBU, a scary stack of CIS All-Stars, Sunlight, Dread, Scandal, Havost, and NS. This is Rivalry versus GG Bet plus one from Paramatch, an epic battle of the Titans. Which betting sponsor is going to come out big? We're going to find out here momentarily. This is best of one. This is just round 2, which is absolutely bananas. Kind of hard to wrap my brain around that these teams are getting matched up already. Don't worry, folks. The frame drop's going to go away. Guarantee it. Close some Twitch tabs. Both these teams slaughtered their first round matchup. We're talking 15-minute slaughters. Absolute dumpsters. And I don't know who the favorite is here. PO65, an unproven carry player. Dendy, it's been a while. A lot to prove. Best of one elimination in this open bracket. First pick Omni Knight for Team Bait into a Lich Rubik. All right. The Rubik hotly contested here. B8 played it in their opening game. They also played the Dendy Mars mid. And they played the PIO65 Terrorblade. Terrorblade. So not a lot of intel out of those games. Grammy going to be banned out again. Of course, that means Void Spirit does get left into the pool. Did not feel particularly good against Bait, but again, not a match you want to read into. Curious if we'll see any good games with the Void Spirit in this qualifier. TA and Wisp also banned out from KBU. Doom, Huskar, Enchantress taken out by Bait, and they will go for that early Slark pickup. Smart play. Last match, B8, Bait. I don't know which it is, so I'm just going to go back and forth. We're using them interchangeably. They banned out Slark PL last game to try to keep their TB safe. And I'm trying to remember. I think they did have the first third pick out of this banning phase. So they could have snagged one of those heroes instead of taking him out. But Slark, tier 1 carry. If you want him, smart play to grab him. And I like it with the Omni Knight. Of course, Omni, one of these cores that enables other carries. A Squish Master like Slark. It's a little more breathing room. OD going to be banned out by Bait, and then Mars taken out by KBU. So we know that the Mars is a Dendy special. As Trent mentioned last game, a little bit of a flex pick. We were confident, me plus Twitch chat, that it would be a mid-Dendy Mars. Trent came in here saying, hey, it's not going to be a mid-Mars. I'm Trent Pax.
10 seconds.
What's a Trent Pax guarantee? And there's that PL ban. Her annoying carry. I am never upset to see PL banned. Kind of a ridiculous hero. You know, he has these moments where he's not completely busted, but early levels, he still does a lot of damage. He scales pretty quick. And if you fight around his item timings, he actually has moments throughout every point of the game. And of course, if you go late game, we've all seen those, like, PLs hit critical mass. I'm over it. Now Disruptor banned out by KBU. All right, so removing some catch. A very popular support in CIS in general. I always think of that solo Disruptor. So definitely a region that respects the power of what Disruptor can do. Open up your snowball. You start getting a little bit ahead. And you got these glimpse plays. And of course, Slark's big issue is sticking on targets, as is the case with pretty much every melee carry. And KBU go the opposite route. Now they grab Morphling with their third. So they've got their hard carry locked in. Morphling definitely not as busted as he used to be. think they've just been slowly. Morphling is one of these weird carries that has anyone else oscillated as much as Morphling in terms of broken to awful to busted and then back to awful? Like, he's so hot and cold. Morphling is either irrelevant or he is one of the scariest hard carries that you can snag, it seems like, in most metas. And for the last year, it was, even with the double health bar and, the Morphling Earthshaker bullshit with the Aghanims, I mean, that shit was dumb busted and still wasn't picked every game, which also blew my mind. And of course, you had to farm it. Yeah, it was like a late game strat, but oh, God. Now Puck picked up for bait. I want to say that's a Dendi Puck.
Dire team pick.
We're going to find out. Might be a little bit of flex. I think support Puck is still stupidly good. This hero just hits so hard, trades so effectively, very mobile. And what's the problem with Slark? Puck fills that gap. Dream Coil, fantastic for setting up pounces, just letting Slark get those licks in.
10 seconds remaining.
So I think this is a pretty well-rounded trio of heroes for bait. Now Slardar for KBU, and you can see their team fight starting to come together now. Slardar, Rubik, Lich. Some good setup for the Slardar. He really benefits from the Lich buffs. Just charge on in there. Nice front line for the Morphling as well. Now Bat Rider for bait. Well, nice to have some additional catch. Certainly give you that. Very curious how bait are going to set up these lanes. I feel like I like this KBU draft a little bit better so far, but I'm having trouble articulating why. It just feels a little easier to execute, like a very straightforward lane strategy. And I think the bait heroes, if the lanes go okay, they can definitely bring it together in the mid game. But it looks a little bit more difficult. I don't think this Bat Rider is going to have a particularly easy time. Like, all four of these heroes have some tool that stops Bat from just running up on you with fire. But Omni Knight cures a lot of woes. Lets these initiators have a little bit more flexibility with how they jump in. You've got the big boy backing you up. I suppose this Omni is somewhat of a frontliner. I still don't know how bait are going to set up these lanes. What do you think, Twitch chat? Slardar, not so great turn rate. Yeah, that's fair, but he still has an AoE stun. Winter Wyvern. All right. It's a nice ban. Fantastic scaling support.
10 seconds remaining.
3 Omni, 1 Slark, 2 Puck, 5 Bat. Is that what we're thinking for bait? KBU will have the final pick, so they'll have the option to react to this final choice from bait. Although their lane's looking a lot more straightforward. Lich and Rubik, your supports, your 1 Morphling, your 3 Slardar. Looking for a mid laner here. And this comes down a little bit to what do bait want for the mid? And just remove that hard counter. If it's Puck mid, what does Dendi not want to play against? And they ban out the Brood. I think that's a pretty smart call. You definitely don't want to get brooded in a 1-game elimination in round 2 of the open bracket. So here to that.
Radiant team pick.
And it's a Willow. All right. I like this Willow pick. They needed some big damage outside of the Slark. And Willow is definitely that. Huge AoE magical damage. Somebody that can make a lot of space, move around with a puck. Big Willow fan. And the Terrorize is great, of course.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
All right, KBU, what's it going to be? Something up-tempo? Like, is TA in the cards here? Oh, she's banned out first phase. Okay. Something TA-esque. I mean, we could see like a Queen of Pain. I think Storm might be a little too greedy. What's something that plays a little bit faster? You know, probably not Razor. I don't know what the comfort pick is for KBU, so I'm kind of throwing darts here. I think it's a support bat for B8, but we'll find out. And they take the Kunkka. Okay. So not quite TA-esque, but some more catch, which is really good. And a pretty high-tempo hero, which I also like. Okay. Well, best of one. Elimination here. A lot on the line. Lich, Rubik, Morphling, Slardar, Kunkka versus Omni, Slark, Puck, Batrider, Willow. And let's look at the roles because there is a switcheroo. It's a LeBron Omni Knight. And a Ghostic Batrider. Okay, so I was wrong there. Looks like a support Omni. And Dendy will take that puck mid. So first thought there was actually correct. And of course, the frame drops will stop once the game loads in for all those new viewers joining us. The mystery issue continues. Why does OBS shit the bed when Dota is trying to load into a match? Someone explain it to me. Please! Pit Muckle! It's got something to do with Chrome. I don't know. It's pissing me off, though. All right. So, free cam. Let's get our assisted observer in here, and let's rock and roll. I wish Trent was still with me. It feels so lonely solo casting, but it is fun. It's also fun not being an official caster. All right. Tips back and forth, baby. Man, so new positions considered. Ghostic Batrider. I still think it's not a particularly easy game for the Batrider. You know, even Kunkka, very annoying hero. These AoE torrents, gives you a good catch. It just disrupts the Batrider. So we'll see. I think definitely some pressure on Ghostic this game. Slarky snags a ward. And fair warning, I'm probably going to be a slightly biased caster here. I am favoring B8 a little bit in heart. And I would definitely like to see them win this. Nothing against KBU, but already a bait fan. I think this Kunkka is going to be the key driving force for KBU. Can he make the space? Can they pressure this Slark and also make room for Sunlight to get that precious farm on the Morphling? Morphling is so weak in these early levels. It's one of these hard carries that definitely feels like his power curve is just geared towards late game. You know, levels 1 to 6, generally not that scary. Dendy on Scandal. Again, this is the matchup I want to see. Try to catch most of the action. Not yours. Should be Kunkka favored, I would imagine. Puck 62 plus 2. Kunkka 60 plus 2, but he's got the Quelling Blade. Pretty good. Kunkka's a pretty annoying laner. I mean, Puck has the phase shift, so he at least has options. But he's just annoying to lane against. Almost doesn't feel like a melee hero sometimes. Vost with a creep pull here, taking pretty heavy damage. Gets away with it. Why the fuck am I wearing headphones? I'm talking to myself. Let's crank up the sticks, dude. Let's get these Dota sounds moving. And what's going on down bottom?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Fairly even lane, not too much to report. Much different from the first two matches we watched today. Feels like a real game of Dota. See how much pressure, though. Scandal just puts it on so effortlessly. Forces the puck into a salve. But Dendy's still handling it well. Of course, using that mana to snipe last hits. Scandal not running away with it. And in terms of side lanes, also quite even. Slark slightly ahead of Morphling.
The all-knowing one guides me.
Xbox Greater Dondo. How dare you?
Another stain on the battlefield.
Old Lichy gets killed down bottom. All right. Looks like Ghostic was able to run him down. Sorry about that.
By the omniscience.
Trying to catch up on Twitch chat, and I missed it. Double bracer on the Kunkka, and soon to be double null tally here on Puck. A nice juicy wave coming in. Let's see if Dendy can snipe these. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. Very nice. Okay. Yeah. Got the range deny. Okay. All right. Little fairy dragon. It's going to be cool as the laning phase breaks down a little bit because both of these mid laners should be fairly rotation heavy. Maybe the Kunkka a little bit less so. But it will be interesting to see how Dendy balances movements around the map with staying in lane and finding that farm. Also very curious how he's going to itemize. Up top, Old Vost caught by a combo. See you later there, big dog. Damn, that is 9 sticky napalms. 10 sticky napalms. Oh, mama. Dude, Ghostic is putting on the hurt. I mean, well played by KBU. They don't concede any unnecessary deaths, but damn. King R on the run. Great use of the salve as he goes into the Shadow Realm. Out come the Brambles. But pulled back. Dread should have another stun. There it is. Cursed Crown. Will it be enough? It'll be close. Does keep King R alive. And now PO65. He's here. Courier coming in. No Feederinos. And rune rotation. Scandal going to go for it.
That should help.
Oh, bounty.
Radiant's middle tower
We'll
is
go
under attack.
even. Old Dondo actually pulling ahead in this mid matchup. Daddy like what he see. Yeah, dude, Vost is the Rubik. Dude, I don't know what the positions of KBU are. I don't know this team. We're following B8. We're not KBU fanboys.
Radiant are scanning.
And this is the boy, aside from Dendy, this is the boy we've got our eyes on. PO65. I want to see this young blood pop off.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Ooh, a lasso. No, that's not a lasso. That's just fire. Meanwhile, mid rotation, Cursed Crown onto Scandal. And it's going to be close. They've got the damage. They did get that kill on Sunlight down bottom.
Has been killed.
Ones will break.
Courier
Radiant's
also
bottom
falls
tower
thanks to
is under
LeBron.
attack.
Some good rotations from Bait. Sunlight and Scandal on the sideline. Those are your two high-priced targets, man. Most of the rotation couldn't really do too much. Of course, that was the level 6 Dendi Dream Coil. Going to jump in on Havost, maybe. Long jaunt. Havost is good. Stays on the other side of the tower, but Dendi might be back for more. Nah, it's nighttime. No vision. Sladar. Easy pounce. Connects. Cursed Crown. They should have plenty of damage here, but he gets the bash under the tower. Slark does not have mana for the ult. Oh, mama. He tread switches just in time. He gets it off. He'll be okay. Dread survives. Ooh. Nice use of the salve. Still very light on mana, though. Bumps into NS. Couple of shivs in the back. All right, back to taunting we go. That one, that was close, dude. I was looking at that Slark's treads like, is he going to swap? He did. He made the big play. Just keeping us on the edge of our seat there. Chavost. I remember one time I was in Ukraine. It was at a... Oh, TP out from Havost. Bold maneuver. Won't happen. One of the first times I was in Ukraine for Star Ladder, we were like out to dinner or some bar, and Havost is there, and I'm talking to him, and I was pretty sure. Oh, one sec. Scandal again. Another good rotation. He's going to throw this boat, but I don't think it's going to make a lick of difference. Oh, okay. It's going to make it a lick of difference. Hello, Rum. Damn, I thought that was going to be a nice rotation, but they were short on damage. Although Arcane Rune on Puck, that's huge. But I'm chatting with Havost, and I was still pretty new. And I was pretty sure that XBOCT was like a shitty English translation from Cyrillic characters, and Havost and the person I followed on Twitter were the same person. But I was trying to confirm it. So I'm like, hey,
Radiant's top tower
I should follow you on
is
Twitter. What's your Twitter handle? And he goes, Navi Havost. And I'm like, right, how do you spell that? And then he just says, Havost, again. So I kind of pretend to type something into my cell phone and go, oh, got it. And then just closed my phone. I didn't do anything. I had literally no idea what he was saying or what Havost means or how it's spelled. Whoa. Lasso down bottom. Sunlight in some trouble, but nice waveform away. Still six stacks of sticky. He might make it to safety, but NS, he gets brought down. Now, Havost, he's here. Can he find a counter kill? LeBron on the run. Scandal also joining the party. Caught him with an X. That's going to be a torrent combo, but Heavenly Grace might be enough. Now Dendi's here. The turn. Coil on 2. Havost in big trouble. Boat comes in. No counter kill. Dendi also found that kill on Sunlight, and they get Scandal's Courier. My word, KBU losing a lot here. 5 stacks of sticky. It's a nice torrent. Does slow down Ghost Stick a little bit, but now the silence from Puck. TP's in. NS with a Frost Shield does not save Scandal. Are KBU going to get a cleanup, or is this just going to be more deaths? Bait looking to make the retreat. 2 TPs, Ghost Stick, and he's clear. Meanwhile, back, Dendi does get chased down by Dread, and they will find 1 recovery kill.
I'll take that.
Whew. Yikers. That is looking like a substantial lead for Bait, because not only do they win that fight, but they get 4 bounty runes at 10 minutes. Whoa. Pio 65. My man. Look at all this space he's got to farm up top. They've killed this Morphling twice. He is 0-2-1, and Slark has already picked up 2 kills. He's getting all the space to farm. He's also going to find a Royal Jelly. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, how happy this makes him. He's like, guys, I'm going to buff myself, then I'm going to put the tree back in. I got 2 neutral items. Ooh, bottom lane, Dread. It's another death. This Bat Rider. Ghost Stick doing a lot of damage here. Finds another kill. This time it's NS. Boat comes in onto Dendi, but a nice phase shift. Fail boat as Sunlight looks for the kill on LeBron. Going to be close. Purification. Dendy. Damage. Jaunt. He's good. Other side now. Who do they have? It's Ghostic. Firefly still down for 10. Caught by the combo, and he might get left behind. King R with a nice terrorize, but comes in a bit too late. Does set up the kill on Sunlight. Looked good for KBU, but that turn was nasty. Absolutely not worth it to trade for their Morphling. And now Havost, he walks into a bramble. Oh! Havost is down.
I won't lie.
14-3. It is all bait all day. They are getting the trades, and it feels like they're playing 4v5 Dota right now. I mean, this Slark has been involved in 2 of the 14 kills. He is just farming, and they are absolutely dominating. I got to say, this core Bat Rider has worked out so much better than I thought. He's going for the BOTs first. So good when you can get away with this build. Little greedier on the Bat Rider, but pays mega dividends. I thought they'd be able to slow him down a little bit more in the laning phase. I guess most of that analysis was based on it being a support bat, but this core bat has kept tempo, and the damage has just been a little bit too much for Sunlight to handle. And now this Morphling he's in a scary spot. You know, you're number 1 on net worth for your team, so comparatively you're doing well, but you're below all 3 cores of the Dire here. And that does not feel good. He feels obligated to get involved in these fights, but they need to find the kills to make this worth it, or else this is just taking away from farming time. LeBron with a TP out. Not going to make it. Probably going to go down here. I'd still call that space created, though. That's 4 heroes to kill a support Omni Knight. He's not a core. And, I mean, the Morphling didn't even get the kill. Sunlight trying to clear out some Ancients. And meanwhile, Pio65 is basically at the defusal. About 50 gold to go.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And I think that's the point when Slark feels a little more comfortable starting to join the party. Also, Dendy, he's going Blink Dagger first item. So opting for the classic and a mobility tool on the puck. Yule's Scepter after that. And it's going to really open up more options for B8. 4-14, 5K net worth at just about 14 minutes. That's a lot of numbers. The takeaway is that Bait are firmly in control. And now that they've got this lead, they can afford to slow things down a little bit, fight around their own item timings, just control the tempo of this game. There's the BOT out on Ghostic, but he's going to get caught here. Nice flame break back, but I don't think it'll be enough to save him. Terrorize. Oh, it's on 4, but just a little bit too late. Now Dendy jumps in. Double damage rune. Coil on 3. They pop NS straight away. The Slark is here. He's looking to party. Havost, he's going to fall next. Dread does TP out, but it's a 1 for 2. And even though they lose the bat, it's still a good trade for Bait. They drop the tip. It's LeBron with the cam. Yeah, that Blink Dagger from Dendy definitely caught him off guard, though. I feel like they really want the big coil into Terrorize Snap combo, but they haven't been able to coordinate it yet. It's coming. Speaking of it, up top, double damage puck still. They juice Sunlight. Duration of the lasso, all you need is 3 seconds. Goddamn, puck with rune control, ladies and gentlemen. It's nasty. Now Dread. Oh, he's going to walk right into it. Curse Crown. No jaunt from Dendy. Finds his way through the brambles. Nice flame break. Bedlam doing an okay amount of damage. How deep do they want to go? And, well, deep enough to find the kill. Slardar going down next. Slark on the other side does get pulled back. Havost and NS. A little bit timid to chase up the high ground. Man, kind of insane how quickly things have deteriorated for this Radiant squad. We're only 15 minutes in, and KBU already have such a mountain to climb. Halberd in progress for the Kunkka. Still a full talisman away, though. And there's just nothing slowing down B8. They're going to jump in onto Havost. They've got the initiation, the Bedlam to follow up. Boat from Kunkka, not going to do a hell of a lot. Another coil comes down, connects on 3. There's the fear combo. Coils get snapped. Bait just rolling this fight. KBU in big trouble as they've lost 3. Dread soon to fall. The only one left alive is that Morphling, and that's because he's playing by himself in the jungle. This is turning into an absolute slaughter. 9K net worth lead now at 16 minutes.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Is there any hope for a turnaround from KBU? Sunlight thinking, I'm going straight shotgun. I mean, I think it's better than going Lincolns. You're not going to get a Lincolns before this game ends. He might not even get the shotgun. But at least it's something, right? It's some sort of burst damage. I'm not sure who you're picking off with it. I guess Puck is the squishiest one. 1,400 on strength treads. Okay, I lied. Omni Knight's the squishiest one at 1,100. If you can pop him, great. But goddamn Omni Knight. I don't even know if that's a lock. I mean, maybe hyper analyzing what Sunlight can do. I don't know if there is a perfect item that really changes the state of affairs in the hands of B8 to throw at the moment. If they continue to find these good trades, it's a tall order. From Poor Man's Shield now to a Dragon Scale on the Slark. Yeah, Dragon Scale's okay. I'm starting to come around to it. It did get buffed now, the 18 DPS. As Trent mentioned, if you just tank towers, you can actually kill towers super fast with it. Oh, it's not terrible. You know, you get that extra armor and regen, so you don't really mind taking some tower shots. Pretty limited use case, though. I never really feel excited when I find the Dragon Scale. Sang and Yang coming out for Slark. Still this tier 1 standing mid. This is a little bit of a saving grace for KBU. Gives them this central access point to try to fight around. Makes it a little bit harder for Bait to invade. A little bit. I mean, look how deep this ward is here. So, and they're not having big problems. And that tower will get finished off. So, KBU now even less to work with. Brambles connect on 2 heroes. Now the Puck jumps in. Coil on 2 down bottom. And up top in the fight, Dread is in big trouble. Sunlight jumps in. They've lost to Vost and Dread to start this off. Sunlight can't do anything against the GA, and now NS goes down. Did get off a Chain Frost, but doesn't really do much. Kunkka stuck up top. Ah, Scandal looking for the high 5. It's going to be a 4-0. Sunlight able to waveform away, but another disastrous team fight. The battle of the betting sponsors. B8 coming out big again.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Continuing to tighten their stranglehold. Beautiful combo from Ghost Stick. They catch him as he waveforms up, waiting for that play as he had that flame break ready to roll straight into the lasso. It is a buyback from Sunlight, but that play right there felt like kind of a nail in the coffin. Anyone in Twitch chat want to translate here what Chavost is saying? Looks like they kill Sunlight again as Dread pulls him out of the base. This is just a disaster. The show is going to be a 5-0. This is going to be another quick one. Another 20-minute win, it looks like, for Bait. I guess KBU not going to tap out quite yet.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Really a bummer that this is the second round matchup for the open qualifiers, though.
No sorceries allowed.
I guess seeding opens is always a struggle, but he's saying go watch OG instead of this game. I don't think that's what he was saying.
Tower is under attack.
It just deteriorated so quickly. I think that's the part that really caught me by surprise.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Sort of thought the lanes would be a little bit easier for KBU, but none of them really went that well. Dendi did a great job mid. They had that first rotation that was super successful against Scandal. They caught him a little too far forward. Top lane was fine for Slark because he got so much space to farm. They had to help the other side lanes. And then Ghost Stick just kind of dominated down bottom.
is under attack.
Made sure he had some support. It wasn't all Ghostic, but that Bat Rider was pressuring in the first moment. And we'll see another fight out of the base. The boat does connect on Willow, but I don't even think they're going to find that kill. Chain Frost bouncing around. They'll just absorb the blows. Scandal gets pulled back. 3 dead already. Is GA through the Chain Frost. And that'll do it. GG gets called by KBU. B8 continue their open qualifier run. Thought this one might give them a run for their money, but B8, man, they are not mucking around. Dendy's new squad looking for qualification. ESL ONE Los Angeles. Very impressive showing. That's what my pub games have looked like. 10 minutes? Wow, guys, it's really even. 5 minutes later. Wow, this is really hard. 5 minutes later. Guys, I think we lost. 2 minutes later. GG. Brutal, man. Once it goes, it goes.